He does. WatchingLiveRC.com. Driver to watch. Who's it going to be? It's Ronald, your top qualifier. I think if anybody could break the jinx, it'd be him.
He knows my name. We were walking outside. He's like, "Hey, Charlie." I'm like, "Oh, hey,
yeah,
because
you're kind of a big deal, dude. You had an autograph signing the other day when you rolled in. There were a whole bunch of people lined up for that. It was awesome.
All right, down and quiet as they always are. Getting ready to go. All right, we're moments away from the start of this one. Ronnefolk there on the start, and what right now, foot behind him is Aiden Horn. One more foot behind that is Juan Carlos. Me too. You can cut the tension with a sharp knife. We're about to get underway. Sound of the tone is off.
Here
Out
we
like
go.
a shot. Pro Electric Buggy, A main underway, 2024 DNC.
All right, into the six-pack day, Ronnefolk making it happen here, getting through it nicely.
Little bumping and banging at the back, but they stay clean. Beautiful start there. I'm giving that a B+.
Oh, very nice. Our best graded start here. Of course, it's the pros. Well done. Here they go into the pit.
Horn trying to make a move early on, not able to make it stick.
We're looking at the Marshall's buttocks.
They're Wranglers.
Here we go. Nice start here for the pro. 10-minute shootout.
Oh, they are nose to tail.
That's
a
an
freight
awesome
train foreman.
Here they go across the line. That's
check swing
Ronnefolk
there.
leading the way.
All right, now Ronnefolk able to stretch out just a little bit, as does Horn. Juan Carlos in that third position, trying to keep pace with these guys.
Oh, that was a good line there. Taking a wide line. Oh, Juan Carlos took the wide line going into that six-pack. It hasn't been used much, and it had enough lift on it to make it a double into that six-pack.
Little mistakes here and there has bunched the field back up as you see Horn closing up on the back door now of Ronnefolk with Juan Carlos in tow.
Horn took a different line going before the chicane, coming out of the pit. Ah, that beautiful. Just whipping it sideways.
Ooh.
Nice.
It is a cool shot. Race leader now with only a minute and 30 seconds down, 8:30 left to go. Top three all running nose to tail here.
Let's see the line that Juan Carlos take. He tried to take that wider line. It's working. He's putting the pressure on. Horn right there.
You got to wonder if Horn's watching the rear view and trying to pick up some notes because he knows he's getting closer. Oh, Juan Carlos with a bit of a miscue there. Trying to fight back against Mayfield. I think Mayfield snuck by there in the big jump.
Got 2 down, 8 to go. 2 down, 8 to go.
Man, here comes Mayfield. I had an opportunity to chant with Mayfield a little bit during after the A-Main practices on the lunch break, and they made some changes during the practice, a ride height change, some steering block changes, and he really liked it. So he was feeling pretty good here going into the final.
Horn took a real tight line coming down the front section here, and he closes in on Ronnefolk, getting a good line here through the six-pack. Mayfield side by. Oh, Mayfield almost stopped there in the corner, parked it there. They're side by side there with Juan Carlos.
There's a spot on the track that's about 2 cars wide right there that really eats those buggies up. Coming after the double triples there. Triple doubles?
Horn now putting the pressure on Ronnefolk. Side by side, wheel to wheel. Oh, little bump, little grind. Aiden Horn can't take advantage, taking a tight line. Here they go to the backside double. It's Ronnefolk, but Aiden Horn putting the pressure on.
You saw Horn tried him to the inside there. Little bump, tried to move to the inside, but track wasn't letting him do it. Bucked him off and slowed him down. Ronnefolk went to the high side to maintain. Starting to stretch it out again as Hayden with a couple little miscues here.
And right behind them. Oh no! Don't get it wrong. I was just going to say it there. Third spot, the best place to be. Bam! Mayfield takes advantage. Contact from your leaders.
That very tricky backside double. Ronnefolk landed, spun out, collected Horn. Mayfield now catching a rut. And that is going to allow Ogden now into the mix here.
Oh, no, carnage,
Horn goes for a wild ride, collects Mayfield.
Oh, my. The friendliness just ended.
I think Ronnefolk's back to the front now.
Oh, my. Nose to tail. Ronefeld keeping it tight there as they go to the line.
Wow. Juan Carlos in the 2 spot. Ogden from 7th to 3rd.
Juan Carlos takes that wide
no.
line. Oh, he got it. Oh, man. Ronefeld going to the front, to the back. Going to cost him 3, 4, maybe more as Juan Carlos, he was trying that wide line to be able to do the double. Everybody else singling in, planning that out since the start. Juan Carlos now to the point.
It looked like Ronefalk may have collected Mayfield on that wreck as well. We'll find out here in just a second. Juan Carlos using some option lines out there, making it happen. Oh, no.
Oh.
As I say that, a little miscue. That's Mayfield with him still.
Yeah, man, they're running hard. Little contact there. Luckily, the song remains the same across the line. Mason Fuller from the 12 spot, showing you just need a chip and a chair in a big game, trying to make it happen from the back of the grid.
Tight racing here. I believe that is Fuller and Mayfield now in that 3rd place battle.
Cole Ogden up to P2 from the 7. Fuller, Mayfield, Horn, and Brandon Rose from the 11 to the 6. But it's Juan Carlos Canas out front.
Oh, Mayfield getting collected. A little overjump there. Looks like him and Horn maybe got together. That's going to allow maybe Rose by.
Oh, trouble up front. Oh, my. Trouble there for our leaders as they come around now, this time by Cole Ogden to the point. What?
Fuller to the 2. Carrasco down to 3rd. Mayfield back to 4th now. Leader just off the frame as the battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th rages on behind him.
Fantastic drive going in for Cole Ogden. Always a good interview when you got Ogden on the camera there. Let's see if he can bring it home here. 4 minutes to go, but he's got a mirror full. Fuller, Canas, Mayfield, Horn, Heckert, Rose, your top 7.
I can't believe how close the field is staying here in this final. Ogden, Fuller, and Carrasco at the front, but they've changed positions 4 or 5 times now over the last couple laps. See Fuller getting a little sideways there. Carrasco trying to size him up. Ogden likes that because he's starting to gap just a little bit, running to the high side to square up that double. Carrasco comes up short. But it looks like Mayfield coming up short on the exit, so Carrasco going to get back by now. So holds on to that 3rd spot, bobble to bobble.
So it's Ogden, Fuller, and Juan Carlos Canas. Your top 3, Mayfield behind him, and Heckert last time by 3.5 to go.
Canas now holding on to that 3rd spot, working his way through that interlock, trying to reel up on our leaders. He's just recovering from a pretty sizable wreck, went for a very wild ride, and now going to try to put his head down and reel these guys in. Ogden across with a 44.4, his fast lap. 44.2 for Fuller, 45.2 for Canas. Mayfield with a 45.6, doing themselves no favors to reel in our leaders.
Ogden now using that same line that Canas did, wide going into that 6-pack. He almost lost it. He went cattywampus going in, but he was able to hang on, but he's got a mirror full of Fuller into the pit.
Fuller pushing hard, keeping the pressure on the back of Ogden. Tries him now through the switchback section. 3rd spot still. No, not Canas now. It looks like it's. Nope, that's still Canas. All right. That is a wonderful shot. Oh, no. Big wreck there for Fuller at the top of the hill. Buggy just fighting him. Goes for the wild ride. That's going to move Canas up a spot. And Mayfield now onto the podium. Oh, she's broke. I believe
2:10 to go in this one. Ogden out front leading away.
And Heckert from 13th on the grid to 5 now. Good push there by Heckert as we pick up our race leader, Mr. Cole Ogden. You see he's got a little bit of breathing room over Canas and Mayfield. But as we've seen many times today, something like that can happen.
Yeah, exactly. And Juan Carlos, he will push it to the absolute limit, redline it here in the final couple of minutes to try to make a race out of it. And here he comes.
90 seconds left on our race clock. Ogden now feeling the pressure from Canas.
Both taking that same line going into the 6-pack. It's working for them. We got a couple laps yet to go. It is Cole Ogden out front.
Ogden and Canas, nose to tail right now. You see Canas hitting his marks, closing it up, made up no time last time. Actually, Ogden gapped him, but you see here on the outlet, big rut there, rolls Ogden over. A little too much pace through the interlock. Going to give the lead to Canas.
So it is Juan Carlos trying to get a win here in Pro E-Buggy.
Oh, but now Ogden with a mirror full of Mayfield. Mayfield trying him on the inside. Oh, sorry, check that. Mayfield up to 2. That's Ogden and Rivkin duking it out. Rivkin trying to get on the podium. Mayfield upside down in the doubles. Turn Marshall takes one to the spine. 30 seconds left to go. Are they going to make it by for one more? Rough lap there for Mayfield, one he wants to forget, and I think that's Fend now into the mix. Rivkin should be up to second? Rivkin to the 2 spot, the all green. I believe that's Rose now into the 3 spot. An amazing turn of events here in the closing lap. They're not going to make it by. They're racing him to the line. Coming across. On the last lap, Canas going to take the win. Rivkin in the 2 spot from 9th on the grid. From 11th, Brandon Rose going to finish 3rd. Fend going to go 4th. Mayfield 5th. Then it was Horn, Ogden, Heckert, Bornhorst, Sontag, Van Dalen, Setzer, Lime, Fuller, and Ronnefolk off early. The top qualifier, Jinx, getting 15th that time by. What an amazing turn of events. You see some very disappointed looks from some drivers. Some of them not even sure what really happened out there. Canas with the win out on his victory lap. That is one happy Spaniard. See our finishing order there. Canas, Rivkin, Rose, Fenn, Mayfield, Horn, Ogden, Heckert, Bornhorst, and Sontag are top 10. Van Dalen going to finish 11. Setzer, Lime, Fuller, and unfortunate break there for Ronnefolk off early at 5:30. I'm going to throw this one down to Scotty's on the driver's stand. A couple of our winners.
All right, thank you very much. An absolutely crazy A-main there, Juan Carlos. A huge win, being able to get a win here at DNC. Take us through that race.
Yeah, it was super crazy A-main. All people are crashing. Super difficult to have the wheels on the track. But yes, I'm really happy about today, yes.
You know, it's very difficult. A lot of European drivers come here. Very few have had a chance to get a win here. That must make you feel very proud.
Yeah, it's super different, the track, everything. But I want to thank you, my sponsor, also Jason from here. He makes some stuff for me. And yes, I'm really happy. Thank you.
Congratulations. Why don't you say something in Spanish to your friends and family back home?
Nada, estoy muy contento de haber ganado y mañana queda truque eléctrico y Nitro gas y a ver lo que podemos hacer.
All right, congratulations. Well done. All right, Juan Carlos there. Let's get Spencer in here.
All right, guys, so anybody that thought...
Oh, my. 10 minutes of just madness out there.
Dude, it was absolute chaos out there. I mean, I started 9th. I thought I had a shot. I did a last-minute radio spring adjustment to make it a little bit softer spring because it was so damn cold out. Dude, my associate buggy was that was the best it's ever been. Hobbywing motor and speed control, ProTech battery. Just the smoothest. The way the power is out there with how hard the difficult the jumps are and how cold it is, there's like 0.0 traction out there. And yeah, my stuff was really good. For the most part, we were all giving each other so much respect at the beginning, giving each other room. And then the hardest part is when people are swapping up jumps and you're kind of flipping, people are flipping over, it's kind of dodging them because you don't really know, especially in the bowls, of like where the crash car is for your depth perception. So it's also the luck of the draw. Big congratulations to Canas on being in there at the end. And I'm so pumped to get second from 9th. My stuff's been good all weekend, and that was the best drive I did all weekend so far.
All right, best of luck to you the rest of the night here.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, let's get B. Rose over here. Oh, Brandon. Yeah. Brandon, did you think you were going to be able to pull a 3 out of this one?
Honestly, no, not at all. In the warm-up, my car was pretty sketchy out there. I changed almost everything for that race, and oh, my God, it was so perfect. And I drove really smart and drove around kind of the chaos, and that was such a fun race. I think first through, 9th was battling like the entire time. Always someone right behind you. That was so much fun, and yeah, I had a great time.
Is it hard to have that patience? Knowing it's a 10-minute sprint, I mean, to be able to be there at the right time.
Yeah, you definitely have to pick your moments. I mean, you don't want to take out or try to make the move and the guy in front of you and take yourself out, because once you crash once in a 10-minute race, you're over. So you have to be really smart with it and just try to stay out of craziness. And yeah.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. There you go. Brandon Rose. Patience prevailed for him. He able to get on the podium. Great run for Brandon. And Juan Carlos getting a win. The Europeans always tried, but now he can add that one to the list here at the DNC. Back to you, Charlie.
Good stuff there.